Hello and welcome to Nova Academy TV. I'm your host, Marquiese.
And I'm Janaya Romero. On today's show, we're going to be talking about Nova News, teachers and employees of the month, staff and students' birthdays, announcements,
sports, upcoming news, and the history of the month. So sit back and relax because Nova Academy TV starts now. And today we'll be talking about Nova News past events. Congrats to the LCC and Sergeant Brown for marching in MLK Parade on January 16th.
We are gearing up for STAR and need your commitment to ensure students are focused and attending tutoring Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, as well as Saturday school.
An interesting fact, on January 28th is the Chinese New Year.
I did not know that.
I heard they're going to be celebrating the chicken.
It's the rooster. Also, award ceremonies are on January the 30th through the 31st. Kindergarten through 4th at 2 o'clock on January 30th, and 5th through 8th on the 31st at the same time.
On the next part of the news, teacher and employee of Nova Pritchard, it's Miss Turner, Miss Lydia, and Miss Ramirez.
For Brewton, it is Miss Sniff and Mr. Don.
And for Saim, Mrs. Taylor and Mrs. Laga. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Take a look at this clip.
Yes, my name is Ida Leha, and I've been with Nova Academy for 6 years, and I'm so excited to be working for Nova and helping out with the kids. I'm so glad that y'all picked me for Teacher of Employee of the Month.
My name is Don Barrett. I'm Employee of the Month. I've been here with this company for 15 years, and I'm about to retire on the 13th of Friday, the 13th. Oh, I've been with this company for a long time, and I'm gonna miss everybody. Right now.
Next, staff and students' birthdays. In Nova Pritchard, we have Miss Shebarasi, Mr. Malone, and Miss Edmondson.
I also have Miss Coker, Miss Warner, Miss Lydia, and Mr. Johnson.
In other news, announcements. Students, remember to wear belts and stay in uniform.
Also support the radio station by listening every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. On Tuesday, 8A will be on air 1:20 through 2 o'clock.
On Wednesday, 8B will be on air 2:15 to 2:50.
On Thursday, 8C will be on air from 3:05 to 3:40.
In other related news,
Nova
sports.
boys and girls basketball season has come to an end, but not without a lot of hard work. We would like to say thank you to all parents, Coach Wilson, Coach Johnson, Mr. Carson. You all did it. It was a great season.
In other news, national sports. I heard the Mavericks have been taking a lot of L's, but I don't really watch basketball all that much, so I don't really know. But for football, I still can't believe the Cowboys lost 31-34. It really wasn't that bad of a loss. It was a good game, but I'm glad that the Falcons got revenge for the Cowboys from winning that blowout game, 44-21. Thank you, Falcons. Steelers, I'm kind of disappointed in you because you lost to Philadelphia. Come on.
my God.
We got to stop letting them in the Super Bowl, guys. They have won too many times. But it should be a really, really crazy one because I don't think I've even ever seen the Falcons and the Patriots in the Super Bowl. So it's going to be really, really interesting. Watch it, guys.
For Adams and picked off by Heath. Gets up and rolls down the sideline. And Heath gives momentum back to Denver. Third down and 14. Prescott finds his man. The catch is made.
Great moments are born from great opportunity.
And we're back.
And on to our next segment. For upcoming events and schedules, we are celebrating Black History Month.
Why do we celebrate Black History Month? Do you know?
No.
Well, Black History Month, or National African American History Month, is an annual celebration of achievements by Black Americans and a time for recognizing the central role of African Americans in U.S. history. The event grew out of Negro History Month, the brainchild of noted history Garter G. Woodson and other prominent African Americans. Since 1976, every U.S. president has officially designated the month of February as Black History Month. Other countries around the world, including Canada and United Kingdom, also devote a month of celebrating Black history. Take a look at this clip.
There's a hole in my heart. My soul is bleeding. I need to free my mind and see what I'm feeling. 'Cause Lord knows, Lord knows, I'm tired of the way he treats me. Tired of the guilty feelings. Tired of the broken dreams. I'm tired of the public scenes. of the ghetto drama. Tired of the back and forth. Tired of in and out the courts. Tired of all the games and lies. Tired of phony alibis. Tired of praying that it works. Even tired of going to church. Tired of paying these bills. Said I'm tired of keeping it real. I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of smiling. Tired of the haters. I'm tired of the cryers. I'm tired of the games. I'm so tired. 'Cause it's about to draw me.
Lately, it's been hard times. I'm talking about the financial side. And they say, when it rains, it pours. Well, it's flooded at my door. If it ain't one thing is another. And I'm so glad that we got each other. I'm so sick and tired of being stressed out. Lord, please help me from this mess I'm in. Lord, lift me up over the dirty pain. Deliver me from the rain. See, I don't wanna stress no more.
And
And we're
we're back.
back.
Also, upcoming events for the month of February. Don't forget to buy valograms for that special person. The first valogram is the Blow Pop. I think it's a Blow Pop butterfly for $1.50. Then it goes to a chocolate. I think it goes for a box of chocolates for $2, and then a whole basket of candy for $5. And don't forget, and we're doing this because we're trying to raise money for our Valentine's dance. So if you guys don't buy them, we just won't have a Valentine's dance. And you won't get to ask that special person out to the dance. So what else support is special about this month, do you know?
It's Martin Luther King's birthday.
Yep, that special person. Civil rights movement. He's the leader of the civil rights movement. My bad. You know, I kind of really wish I got to meet MLK because he just seems so nice and helpful. So, you know, if my family ever got into a problem like this, he would probably be able to help. I'm going to give you a little information on Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a Baptist minister and social activist who led the civil rights movement in the United States from the mid-1950s until his death and by assassination in 1968.
So take a look at this clip.
So even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification. One day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, and every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is a faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, my country, tears of thee. Sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. And so let freedom ring. From the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire, let freedom ring. From the mighty mountains of New York, let freedom ring. From the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania, let freedom ring. From the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado, let freedom ring. From the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring. And when this happens, and when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
And we're back. And our final segment, the quote of the month.
The quote of the month is, "The time is always right to do what is right." Martin Luther King.
Deep.
Make sure to also follow us on social media at Nova Academy.
Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'm your host, Marquiese.
And I'm Janaya Romero.
Have a great day.